Paris, city of French people, home of Quasimodo, Louis XIV, Hercule Poirot and Sacha Distel. City of lovers, of artists, of the croissant, the cappuccino. City of moonlight, of dreams, of men in long coats meeting in brasseries at dawn. And the setting for the 4th show in the 1st series of Knowing Me, Knowing You with Alan Partridge. Bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue to le monde. Why am I speaking in French? Well, it's because tonight's show is coming live from Paris. What was once a pipe dream is now the Channel Tunnel, a big pipe. But tonight, we're building a new construction, one that isn't vulnerable to a major terrorist attack. That's because it's a castle of chat, or a chatteau. or since we're in Paris, a chatisserie. Now, when we were planning this, I was asked if I would like a French co-host to help me present the show. I said no, no way, nil point, absolument non. Then they showed me her photograph, and I said oui. I'm happy to have this woman as my co-host, subject to certain contractual stipulations. How can I describe her? Well, if I were Mad Baron Frankenpartridge with a cellar full of pickled corpses, then I would take the clever head of Melvin Bragg, stitch it to the torso of Edith Piaf, add some legs... I'm sorry, I think this is getting quite unpleasant. I'll just bring her on. Please welcome my co-host, a delightful French madame, although she doesn't run a whorehouse, but she does have excellent organisational skills. Here she is, France's answer to a younger Sue Lawley, Nina Vanee. You won't find these at your local B&Q. They're French. Knowing me, Alan Partridge, knowing you, Nina Vanee. Aha.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were going to say oh-ho then, but you didn't. Now, Nina, let me start by saying that I'm delighted to have you as my co-host.
And I'm also delighted to have you as my co-host.
No. You're my co-host. I'm the host. Now, Nina, none of my British friends will forgive me if I didn't say, we love the Channel Tunnel, but for goodness sake, don't send us any of your rabid dogs.
Well, we won't, Alan, as long as you don't send us any of your mad cows.
Well, I think you'll find that our cows went mad because they were bitten by your dogs.
It's an interesting theory, if a little xenophobic.
No French.
Xenophobic's an English word. It means small-minded fear of other nations.
It's time to meet our house band for this evening. They came over yesterday on the Hovercat.
Please welcome Glenn Ponder and
Glenn Ponder and Savoir-Faire. Knowing me, Alan Partridge, knowing you, Glenn Ponder. Aha.
Aha.
And knowing me, Nina Vanee, knowing you, Glenn Ponder. Aha.
Aha.
Knowing me, Alan Partridge, knowing you, Savoir-Faire. Aha.
Aha. And knowing me, Nina Vanee, knowing you, Savoir-Faire. Aha.
Glenn, I was taking a walk in Paris this morning and I saw a madman throw himself in the river.
Really, Alan?
Yes, it was quite literally insane, in the Seine. Seriously, Glenn, seriously, are you looking forward to the high-kicking ladies at La Folie Bergère tonight?
No, that was last night. The plan was changed.
What?
I thought you knew. We left a message.
Well, I didn't get one.
Yeah.
And I was in my hotel room all night. I ended up watching the Poseidon Adventure on TV. It was dubbed in French. There was no message.
Oh, I left one.
Glenn Ponder, and you definitely left a message.
Yes.
Okay. Glenn Ponder and savoir-faire.